Hey, it's Robert with you again, and in today's episode, I wanted to give you a quick update on the housing market. I promise to keep it short, so stay tuned till the end. Coming up with you right now. As Americans, we have faced quite a bit of challenges in 2020. I think we've all had our fair share to last a lifetime. We've experienced a global pandemic as well as a financial crisis which left millions of Americans unemployed, and not to mention the upcoming elections. Needless to say, we are in crucial times, and it seems like we keep getting tested. But on the bright side, even with all the issues at hand, the real estate market has shown to be resilient during this time. So I'd like to highlight what many experts are saying as they weigh in on today's housing market. Ivy Zelman, CEO of Zelman and Associates, says, and I quote, "Whether in terms of pending contract activity or proprietary buyer demand ratings, the various measures of demand captured in this month's survey can only be described as shockingly strong in spite of the resurgence in COVID-19 cases. We've all been shocked as to the homebuyer demand and how it continues to be at a steady rise. A lead housing analyst at Housing Wire says, and I quote, existing home sales are still down year over year by 11.3%. But as crazy as this might sound, we have a shot at getting positive year-over-year growth. We may see an existing home sales print of 5,510,000 in the year 2020. And Matthew Speakman, a Zillow economist, says, and I quote, in a remarkable show of resilience, the housing market has stared the pandemic right in the eye and has not blinked. That's a great analogy in showing the housing market's true resilience. And Todd Tata, Chief Product Officer for ATOM Data Solutions, says, and I quote, the housing market across the United States pulled something of a high wire act in the second quarter, surging forward despite the encroaching economic headwinds resulting from the coronavirus pandemic. And truly indeed, it has been a balancing act to keep this housing market together along with everything that's going on in today's economy. And Ally Wolf, chief economist at Mayors Research, says, and I quote, the housing recovery has been nothing short of remarkable. The expectation was that housing would be crushed. It was for about 2 months, and then it came roaring back. And Bill Banfield, Executive Vice President of Capital Markets at Quicken Loans, says, and I quote, the pandemic has not stopped the consistent home price growth we have witnessed in recent years. And for those of you that don't know, Quicken Loans is one of the major loan originators throughout the entire country. The Economic and Strategic Research Group at Fannie Mae says, and I quote, recent home purchase measures have continued to show remarkable strength, leading us to revise upward our home sales forecast, particularly over the third quarter. Similarly, we bumped up our expectations for home price growth and purchase mortgage originations. And finally, Mark Fleming, chief economist at First American, says, and I quote, it seems hard to deny that when one looks at many of the housing market statistics, a V shape is quite apparent. Bottom line, many experts seem to agree that the residential real estate market is doing remarkably well. It is not only their opinion as the experts throughout the country. I myself see it here in the South Florida real estate market. Things are moving forward as prices continue to surge due to a high demand coming from home buyers looking to take advantage of historic low mortgage rates. If you have any questions particular to your area, please feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to answer any questions you may have. My number is 754-273-5573. And if you've been enjoying these videos, please hit the like button, and don't forget, hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you get notified when new videos come out. And until next time, stay safe.